Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This would be a general reading for you to be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, the Theyre Tarot, which is a review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. Some sort of big falling out, if you will. Interesting. Who are you asking about today, Cancer? Because goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I don't know who this is. Oh my god. That energy right there. I don't believe I've actually seen I've seen it before in other ways, but in this way, not like this. One more, then I'll jump into this. Because they do show you the both of you sitting next to each other. Oh my god. It didn't get any, how do I say this? It didn't get any easier, I'll say it that way, Cancer. Whoever it is you're asking about. Goodness gracious. Okay. We'll walk through this because even this energy I can't even exactly explain. Jumping into this though, because I'm just kind of shocked myself, even personally seeing this. Is it possibly, are they delaying the inevitable about something? Because here we go. There's definitely something that they are putting behind them, but it's interesting because they show me this energy of letting something go. There's nothing they can do, but at the same time, they are trying to figure out still what they can kind of do. And so there's this energy of reconsideration as to everything they have going on for themselves, which they are responsible for upkeeping and maintaining. But I kind of feel like for them, it's an energy of they know they can't fight this. They know it is what it is regarding the situation and the circumstances. And I do feel like this is between the two of you. I do. Even though they are kind of showing me that they're taking the aggressive lead initiative on this and being proactive, I do feel that there's this energy of, how do I say this? They're kind of giving this message of it's just not fucking worth it. It's just not worth it. It's fascinating because it goes from frustration and irritation to just, you know what? I just don't give a shit. But yet at the same time, it's like they give me this emotional response as well as this mental response. But analytically, they're still trying to figure out what is taking place between the two of you because the two of you show up just 100% not happy with each other. I mean, even though you guys are sitting next to each other, there is absolutely zero love here between the two of you, which is causing them to just go through, I feel like it is both of you. It's a walk through your own personal hell with one another. And so there's this energy of everything in your instincts, both of your instincts, are telling the both of you, this shit is done with. This shit is over with. Like I said, they don't give a shit. They made that very clear from the beginning of this read. They don't care, but yet they're still trying to figure out like why isn't. It's interesting. It's kind of like I don't care about someone, but I'm trying to figure out why there's no more love with us. It's like, what do you mean? What are you there for then? That makes no sense to me. It probably makes no sense to you. it would make no sense to anybody. It's like, well, if you don't love someone, if you don't care about them, why are you there still trying to figure out, like, it's like you're trying to resurrect the dead at that point. Leave it be buried. And I feel like they're having this realization about the two of you, whether this is some sort of commitment, contract, agreement, some type of terms that keep you both, connected or tied to one another, whatever it is. They're saying intuitively, yeah, it's run its course. It's done between the two of you. It's an energy of, like I said, intuitively, they are kind of sensing this and feeling this. At the same time, it's kind of like, well, do we need to go see like a mediator? Go to counseling just to get literal like confirmation that it's done with and run its course? It's like, no, I feel like even though the two of you might be seeing someone about this, like a third party, even intuitively, it's like, yeah, I knew it. They're kind of giving me this energy of like, yeah, I knew it. It's like, well, you know it. So what else is there to kind of figure out? I don't understand this, but we'll go with it. For them, Cancer, yeah, it's thrown everything up in the air for them, and I'm not understanding that. It's someone's fighting it. Someone's fighting this, and I can see it. Someone's trying to fight it. And there you are. So it's kind of putting it nicely. I kind of feel like energetically the both of you are at each other, but here we go. Here we go. Yep. How do you make sense out of that? How do you make sense out of that? Even though they know, heads up, because even though they know that it's clearly over, how do I say this? It's almost like they're, I can't believe that. They're looking at you as if you owe them something. You owe them something. They're kind of like, hold on, wait a minute. It may be over or done with and completed itself with us, but I'm not done yet. They're kind of, their mental perspective, they're not done. Because now it's kind of like this whole scene literally has caused a mess for them that they have to kind of take care of and clean up. And once again, it's like, you got to do something about it. It's like, now move forward. It's like, how do I say this? They still feel as if there is something there between the two of you to where it's like, no. There's gotta be a way to make things right or clear the air between the two of you. And that's what's very interesting is the way they kind of see this and view this is they're justifying it by the history and the past that the two of you have and shared with one another. And I'm not understanding that. It's like they're doing everything they possibly can to, even though it's thrown their whole situation out of balance as well as them, they feel like the only best way for them to kind of try and regain control and balance of the situation of what's taking place between the two of you is like, no, it's not over. No, it's not over. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a solution. There's got to be a way to make this right and kind of have this, move forward, and we can kind of, do what we can kind of do. I feel like that's what their heavy intent is on. And I'm not too sure exactly what that is, because it seems as if, how do I say this? This person is getting real slick and real crafty with how they want to do this. It's almost like they're literally looking into the past that the both of you have shared, the past that you have. They're digging in the past for answers as to how to make things right. This is someone who takes like mental note and tries to figure out like, well, I know things aren't great with us now, but I remember back then that they said they liked this. So let me go back in time, get something that they liked back in time, bring it to the present when things aren't very good between us, and see if that'll kind of clear the air. I don't know, but they feel like that's their best way to kind of deal with all this. So Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, it could be only the water sign, an air sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign. They're all here. Goodbye.